Have you ever wondered how antidepressants work on the human brain? Today we're diving into the fascinating world of neurotransmitters and the role they play in our mental health. Antidepressants, powerful tools in the treatment of conditions like depression, anxiety and OCD, interact with these neurotransmitters in intricate ways to regulate mood and restore balance. They're not just pills, but keys that unlock our brain's potential to heal itself. We'll explore how these incredible medications work in the brain and their effects on our mental health. Antidepressants work by interacting with our brain chemistry, but how exactly does this happen? Well, let's delve into the basics, shall we? You see, our brain communicates through chemicals called neurotransmitters. Serotonin and norepinephrine are two such neurotransmitters that play a critical role in regulating our mood. The theory of depression suggests that a chemical imbalance of these neurotransmitters can lead to a dip in our mood, causing depression. Now, this is where antidepressants come in. They work to correct this imbalance and help improve our mood. But not all antidepressants are created equal. There are different types, each with its unique mechanism of action. First, we have selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, or SSRIs. As their name implies, these drugs increase the availability of serotonin in the brain by preventing its reuptake or reabsorption into the nerve cells. This allows serotonin to stay active for a longer period and improves mood regulation. Next, we have serotonin and norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors, or SNRIs. Like SSRIs, these drugs also prevent reuptake but of both serotonin and norepinephrine, thus enhancing the effect of these mood-regulating neurotransmitters. Tricyclic antidepressants, or TCAs, are another class of drugs that inhibit the reuptake of neurotransmitters. However, they act on a broader spectrum of neurotransmitters, including dopamine. Lastly, we have monoamine oxidase inhibitors, or MAOIs. These drugs block the action of monoamine oxidase, an enzyme that breaks down serotonin, norepinephrine, and dopamine in the brain. By doing so, MAOIs increase the concentration of these neurotransmitters in the brain. But remember, these drugs don't bring about immediate relief. It typically takes several weeks for antidepressants to have a noticeable effect on mood. This delay is due to the time it takes for the brain to adapt to the increased availability of neurotransmitters. While the science can seem complex, the key takeaway is that antidepressants work to balance our brain's chemicals and help improve our mood. Why do some people respond differently to the same antidepressant? And what are the long-term effects of these medications? This question brings us to the fascinating topic of individual response variability. You see, our brains are as unique as our fingerprints. This means that each person's response to antidepressants can be different. Some might experience a significant mood lift, while others notice subtle changes or even face side effects. Now let's talk about the long-term effects of these medications. Over time, antidepressants have been observed to enhance neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and change. This can lead to neurogenesis, the formation of new neurons, ultimately contributing to sustained mood improvements. However, it's important to remember that these effects don't happen overnight. It takes time and patience. After all, our brains are complex masterpieces, each adjusting and responding to changes in its own unique way. Remember, everyone's brain is unique, so responses to antidepressants can vary. Using antidepressants responsibly is crucial for their effectiveness. But what does that entail? Let's start with the basics. Following prescribed dosages is paramount. Antidepressants are not like over-the-counter medications where you can adjust the dose as you see fit. They are carefully calibrated by healthcare providers to match individual needs. Moreover, abruptly stopping antidepressants can lead to withdrawal symptoms. This is why tapering, or gradually reducing the dose under the supervision of a healthcare provider, is essential when discontinuing treatment. Regular check-ins with healthcare providers are also crucial to monitor progress, manage side effects, and make necessary adjustments. Now let's talk about specific populations. Antidepressants can be used to treat coexisting conditions such as anxiety disorders, panic disorders, and obsessive-compulsive disorder. However, their use in children, adolescents, and pregnant or lactating women requires close monitoring due to potential risks. It's important to have open and honest discussions with healthcare providers about any concerns or questions in these scenarios. Lastly, remember that antidepressants are not the sole solution to mental health conditions. They work best as part of a comprehensive treatment plan that may include psychotherapy, lifestyle changes, and other holistic approaches to mental health. While antidepressants can significantly help manage mental health conditions, remember that they are just one part of comprehensive mental health care.